But we need your phone calls right now, 502-267-2422, because as we always do on Mondays, we talk to Joyce Oglesby about relationship advice, and she knows what she's talking about because she wrote 2 books, and that signifies that you do.
That signifies, and can I tell my story? Isn't it great?
Yes, first of all, though, keeping his pants on until he gets home, and then, of course, the turning around and keeping her heart, the missing manual for a husband's, 502-267-2422. Tell your story, because it has to do with the books.
Every author waits for, and I was out of town in South Georgia at my sister's graduation this weekend, and Ronnie and Misty, we walked into our little private dining area where we had made reservations, and they were smooching. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 carry on, carry on.
That's right.
And Ronnie said, this is our first date in 3 years, and she set it all up, and the girl was like blubbering all over herself, and she was going, but that's her, that's her. You wrote the book, I just read your book.
Oh, she
And
recognized
that's why
you.
we are having a date.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
So your good words in paper lent to public displays of affection this weekend.
Ronnie said, and you are now my new best friend.
See? Sometimes,
Girls, get the book.
Joyce,
Guys,
you need just somebody like yourself that's outside of the relationship to have a kind of impartial word of advice, right?
That's right. Because, you know, it just sticks better. It's kind of like you can't give your sons and daughters advice when they get older. They don't listen to you. You know, somebody else can say the same thing, and it's just phenomenal advice. That will not
prevent us from trying, right?
That's right.
Hey, taking your phone calls and your emails, 502-267-2422. Sandra from Louisville, good morning. Email. Sanders is on email. I'm terribly sorry. Here it is. Joyce, my husband and I have been married for 11 years. We have 2 kids. I have, this is about what you talked about last week. I've put on about 40 pounds, and yes, I'm overweight. It has hurt our sexual relations. I heard you last week say people like me should get back in shape to please our husbands. What happened to my rights? By the way, when we do have sex, not making love, he loses interest in 10 minutes or less. All right, Sandra. Yeah, you know what? And we got a couple of emails about that. I touched a nerve last week. I touched a nerve. You know, and I would talk to your husband at this point, and I don't know if he's listening or not, but marriage is for better or for worse. And unfortunately, weight comes with the worst part sometimes. And those should not, it should not interfere with your intimacy. But we're human, and it sometimes does. Right.
And so, you know, like I was saying last week, it's easier to get it off when there's a little bit to get off than it is when there's a lot. But there is a way to do it. And you've admitted yourself that it has affected your intimacy. And so how important is that aspect of your marriage? It's very important in my viewpoint. And so tackle your weight. I know you've tried, but there are several programs. If you want to email me, I will talk to you about some really effective programs that are very safe and healthy, and I'll try and help you work it out. But, you know, thank goodness that you have recognized that it is affecting your intimate relationship, and you don't want to lose him altogether. So work on that. Yeah, and kind of a similar email based on the weight topic from last week, but this one has a little bit of a happier ending. This is from Rachel in St. Matthews, and she writes, Joyce, I heard your expert comment last week about gaining weight in a relationship. My husband is a stud. Ooh. He looks great. I bloated up to 200 pounds last year. I worked and worked, and now weigh 125. The bedroom has never been better. He can hardly keep his pants on. Bravo to you. And Sandra, listen to that. You see, 200 pounds, and she got 75 pounds off. And it's never been better. So there's your encouragement right there. Yeah, bravo. And you know, not only does it affect your emotional relationship, but I mean, my gosh, physical. I mean, oh yes, your health. Yeah, I mean, losing that much weight. That's a lot of weight. That's like almost a whole person. Yeah. No question. All right. Hey, one more email while we got the chance. Sure. And we want to remind people that Joyce is a relationship expert, motivational speaker, goes out, talks to lots of groups and organizations. And where can people find you on the web? On the web, joyceoglesby.com. Email me at justaskjoyce@gmail.com. But on the web TV, the numeral 4women.com. www.joyceandjoyce.org.
Got it. All right. Hey, we got a couple more emails, and unfortunately the phone calls are going to have to wait until next week as well because we got to run. Just like you in all of your travels over the past couple of weeks, right?
It has. I have been on the road for over a month. It's been crazy, but I've been here every Monday.
Yeah, I know you have, helping people out.
And Friday.
And a reminder, where can people get the books, Joyce?
Borders.
All right.
Any Border store, Walden Bookstore, on my website.
Turning around, keeping her heart, keeping his pants on
It
until he
works.
gets home. Relationship advice from Joyce Oglesby. Thanks, Joyce.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.